They say some places remember pain, that the echoes of tragedy never fade. In the quiet town of Alton, there's a bridge no one dares to cross after dark. Not because of old wood or rusted steel, but because of what lingers there. A woman, betrayed and lost to time, still waits, still watches, and some say, still reaches for the living. Those who have seen her never speak of it. Those who stay too long are never seen again. But tonight, we're going there. And once you hear what happened on that bridge, you'll never forget it. Do you believe in ghosts? Not the kind that hide in shadows, not the ones whispered about in bedtime stories. I mean real, restless spirits that haunt the places where they met their tragic end. If you don't, by the time this story is over, you might start. Deep in the heart of Alton, there is a bridge, an old, rotting structure that barely clings to existence, swallowed by vines and forgotten by most. But not by all. Some remember. Some know the truth. They know the bridge is not just a piece of decaying wood and rusted steel. They know what happened there. Years ago, a young woman named Eleanor lived in the town of Alton. She was beautiful, full of life, and deeply in love. Her heart belonged to a man who swore he would love her forever. They planned to run away, start anew, escape the chains of their small town. But not all love stories have happy endings. The night they were supposed to leave, Eleanor stood on the bridge, waiting, her suitcase in hand. The wind howled through the trees, whispering secrets she couldn't understand. Minutes passed, then hours. Her love never came. But someone else did. A shadow emerged from the darkness. Heavy footsteps echoed against the wood. Eleanor turned, expecting to see the face of the man she loved. But what she saw instead turned her blood to ice. A man, face hidden beneath the brim of his hat, moved toward her. His breath came out in ragged gasps, his hands trembling as he reached into his coat. She tried to run, but there was nowhere to go. The river below waited, its dark waters ready to swallow her whole. She never stood a chance. No one heard her screams. No one saw the struggle. No one found her body. But they say she never left. The town whispered about the bridge. Some said they saw a woman in white standing in the middle of it late at night, her face pale, her eyes hollow. Others claimed to hear sobbing, soft at first, then rising to a chilling wail that echoed through the trees. One man, a skeptic, decided to prove everyone wrong. He laughed at the stories, dismissed them as nonsense. One night, he took a camera and a flashlight and walked to the bridge, determined to expose the truth. He never laughed again. They found his flashlight the next morning, lying in the middle of the bridge, still flickering. The camera was there too, but the footage was nothing but static. The man himself? Gone. Disappeared without a trace. Over the years, more stories surfaced. A couple, lost on a foggy night, took a wrong turn and ended up at the bridge. They swore they saw a woman standing on the railing, teetering, about to jump. But when they rushed forward to stop her, she vanished. A group of teenagers dared each other to spend the night there. Only one returned. He never spoke about what happened, never slept with the lights off again. People say the bridge is cursed, that those who linger too long feel a presence. A hand brushing against their skin, a whisper in their ear, a breath on the back of their neck. Some say it's Eleanor, still waiting for her lover, still searching, still suffering. Others believe something darker lurks there. Something hungry. Something that doesn't just haunt the bridge, but owns it. There are rules if you ever find yourself there. Never call her name. Never stay past midnight. And never ever look into the water. Because if you do, you might see something looking back. And if you see it, it might already be too late.